made so many videos about college already, and I just don't even know what to say anymore, man, because right now I'm passing all my classes, right? Which is good, but I'm not learning anything. I'm just there. I don't get any benefit from being in college. I have met good, genuine people, yes, but to a certain degree, these people are just like me. They want to be doing social media related stuff. Like I have a friend in my current art history class who wants to be a designer. He wants to design clothing for stuff like Jordan, Nike. He wants to be like a clothing designer, but he wants to design a character mascot. Like he sent me an example of like this character, simplistic looking doodle illustration, and he said, "Oh, I really want to do this instead of being in college." I'm just like, "Yeah, man, I feel you too. I really want to be in, New York. Not only because of the cold weather, but I also like it because there's more opportunities, there's more interesting people. And if anyone from New York is watching this, and please comment and tell me if anything I'm saying is false information, and please correct me if I'm wrong about anything. But you know, everyone in college is just miserable, man, and super stressed out. Like I have this assignment I have to do every week, right? For art history. It's not even a assignment. It's more like a exam. But the difference is that the teacher, instead of her giving us the assignments through the actual website that we use, she pretty much gives the assignments and she makes them up on her own. The quizzes, I mean, sorry. She gives the test, quizzes, whatever, and she comes up with the questions, and it's pretty much like a 50-50 chance you'll get it correct. She gives true or false answer questions, and it's really stressful because sometimes you have that feeling in your instinct, your gut, you're like, okay, what if it's this answer, or what if it's that answer? It could be either, and you're not really sure because some of the answers are just so similar. Some of the questions, I mean, sorry. And you might be thinking, oh, bro, you have people in your group chat because since we do online school or remote learning, I guess you could say, we obviously have, WhatsApp group chats and we help each other out. And in some instances, yes, it can help, but in others, it doesn't really make that much of a difference, because it's all out of luck. Like this past week, the test that I completed, I got 100%, but the first exam I took, I received a 65%, and everyone failed that first test pretty much. We had no idea. We weren't paying attention because this teacher is so boring. The lectures are about 3 hours long, and I literally just want to go to sleep, do my artwork. And by the way, guys, my artwork has gotten a lot better. My coloring has improved drastically since 2 years ago when I first started coloring my illustrations in 2021. And my Instagram page is already at 3,000 followers, which is great. I'll have to get to 10,000 if I want to get monetization and the other benefits, and maybe like subscription content where I can like show my process and like the sketches and all that, because on my art Instagram that I have currently, I never show like the full in-depth of how I do my art and like the process of it. I just have the finished product and people just assume that it takes a few hours or minutes, but it actually takes a few days or sometimes even longer, sometimes weeks, months even, you know. Anyways, going back on topic, everyone in my college is just lost, confused. And the reason why I use this, image of Jaden Animations is because this is literally how everyone in my college is, having to wake up at, 7 in the morning, having to drive to the college, especially in my area, everyone is a bad driver. There's a lot of accidents that happen. Only for you to get like a 2 year degree, not even a bachelor's or anything. It's like a pre-degree, guys. It's not even considered a full education degree because you're only doing half the work, but you have to do the other half at a regular college, quote unquote, university per se, right? And it's just so aggravating because people just so desperately try to make you fit the societal norm of, oh, you have to work a 9 to 5 job, you have to pretty much be like everyone else, you can't, be like Mr. Beast, you can't, you know be successful on YouTube, you have to pretty much be like everyone else. And it's like, no, you telling people that is the main problem. That's why people don't want to try in college. That's why there's so many dropouts, which I'm about to be honestly soon because I've been in college for what, like 1.5, 2 years, and I have not learned anything useful at all. It's all been a bunch of math, science, BS that I could care less about. Now, if I took classes about drawing, proportions, sculpting, even painting, I would be 100 times better, But I've had to just teach myself all this art stuff, man. I've had to be a self teacher to my own art abilities, like I've had to go through so many papers, so many different art mediums, so many trial and errors. I've messed up so many times, but that's how you learn. School doesn't teach you that. School doesn't teach you how to, you know, correct your mistakes. They only teach you how to take in information, pass an examination that's, given by the district of the county that you live in, and then pass and then forget about it pretty much. It just makes no sense to me, man. And, I hate final exams as well. They're really stressful. I've always hated final exams ever since I was in elementary, middle school, high school, especially high school, because middle school, at least they gave us, the benefit of the doubt. They were like, okay, if you didn't pass, then we won't, you won't have to deal with the consequences of it. You'll still be in regular classes. You'll still be able to hang out with your friends in like normal classes. But in high school, I had intensive reading classes for like 2 years just because I got, I believe, a lower point, like 1 point lower than the average, which was like, I think I got 349 and the average was like 350 or 351. So like 1 or 2 points below average, not even a substantial amount where I would need an intensive reading class. But I had intensive reading from freshman to sophomore, and I improved my writing skills drastically in junior year. But that was only because I wanted to do it for myself. It wasn't because school taught me. I had to literally teach myself about proper grammar, proper pronunciation, proper use of commas, getting my point across, because, all these websites that we had that quote unquote helped us for these big examinations with grammar and all that, like, guys, they didn't work. They just gave you repetitive questions that would just get you really pissed off, especially this one website. I don't remember the name, but we had to pretty much get 3 answers right, and then you would continue on to the next level, and then the highest level would be like the 100% grade that you would get. And guys, it was so bad. There was literally people in my school that were paying other like nerdy people to do those assignments for them just because they didn't want to deal with that, and I'm just like, jeez. And yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. College has been stressful, and I hope you guys enjoy. Please subscribe, get me to 90 subscribers, and